Your Best Life Yet. Written and published by Sonic Tome. Living your best life is about more than just achieving success in the traditional sense. It's about creating a life that is fulfilling, purposeful, and aligned with your true values. This concept goes beyond material wealth or social status. It involves nurturing your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. Your best life is a reflection of who you truly are, what you deeply care about, and how you choose to engage with the world around you. It's about waking up each day with a sense of purpose and going to bed feeling content and at peace with the choices you've made. Before you can truly begin the journey to living your best life, it's essential to identify and dismantle the barriers that have been holding you back. These barriers often stem from limiting beliefs, fears, and self-doubt that have accumulated over time. They may manifest as procrastination, lack of confidence, or the tendency to settle for less than you deserve. By recognizing these obstacles, you can begin the process of overcoming them through intentional action and a commitment to growth. This section will guide you through the common barriers to self-improvement and provide strategies for breaking free from their constraints. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it has a profound impact on the quality of your life. A positive, growth-oriented mindset enables you to see opportunities where others see obstacles and to approach challenges with resilience and creativity. Conversely, a negative or fixed mindset can trap you in a cycle of self-sabotage and missed opportunities. Understanding the power of mindset is crucial because it not only influences your thoughts and emotions, but also determines the actions you take and, ultimately, the results you achieve. In this section, you will explore the role of mindset in shaping your reality and learn how to cultivate a mindset that empowers you to live your best life. Chapter 1. Discovering your purpose. Purpose is the driving force that gives your life meaning and direction. It's the reason you get up in the morning and the compass that guides your decisions and actions. Unlike goals, which are specific achievements you strive for, your purpose is more about the underlying why that motivates you. It's a deep sense of fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with your true self and contributing to something greater than yourself. Purpose is often seen as a singular overarching mission, but it can also be multifaceted. For some, purpose may involve their career or profession, while for others, it might be found in relationships, personal growth, or serving the community. Understanding your purpose is essential because it serves as a foundation for a meaningful life. When you're clear on your purpose, it becomes easier to make decisions, set goals, and persevere through challenges. One of the most common misconceptions about purpose is that it's something you have to find or discover outside of yourself. In reality, your purpose is already within you. It's a reflection of your values, passions, and unique gifts. The journey to discovering your purpose is about uncovering these intrinsic elements and understanding how they can be woven into the fabric of your daily life. Identifying your unique gifts and passions. To discover your purpose, it's important to start by identifying your unique gifts and passions. These are the qualities, skills, and interests that make you who you are and set you apart from others. They are the things that you naturally excel at, enjoy doing, and feel drawn to, even when no one else is watching. Your gifts are the talents and abilities that come naturally to you. They might include things like creativity, problem-solving, communication, empathy, or leadership. These gifts are often so ingrained in your identity that you might take them for granted, but they are key indicators of your purpose. Think about the activities that make you lose track of time, or the compliments you frequently receive from others. These can be clues to your unique gifts. Passions, on the other hand, are the subjects or activities that ignite your enthusiasm and energy. They are the things you love to do and care deeply about. Your passions can range from hobbies and interests to causes and values that you feel strongly about. They are the areas of life that bring you joy and fulfillment, and they often intersect with your gifts. To identify your unique gifts and passions, consider asking yourself the following questions. What activities make me feel most alive and engaged? What skills or talents do I naturally excel at? What topics or causes am I most passionate about? What do others often praise me for or seek my advice on? If I had no limitations, what would I spend my time doing? Reflecting on these questions can help you gain clarity on the qualities and interests that are most important to you. It's also helpful to look back on your life and identify patterns or themes that have consistently brought you satisfaction and success. These patterns can reveal the core elements of your purpose. Aligning your purpose with your goals. Once you've identified your unique gifts and passions, the next step is to align them with your goals. Goals are the specific, measurable outcomes you want to achieve, while your purpose is the overarching reason behind those goals. When your goals are aligned with your purpose, they become more meaningful and motivating, and you're more likely to achieve them. To align your goals with your purpose, start by clarifying your core values and priorities. What matters most to you? What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? How do you want to be remembered? Your answers to these questions will help you set goals that are in harmony with your purpose. For example, if one of your core values is helping others, your purpose might involve using your gifts to make a positive difference in people's lives. Your goals then could include pursuing a career in a helping profession, volunteering for a cause you care about, or mentoring others. When your goals are driven by your purpose, they become more than just tasks to check off a list. They become expressions of who you are and what you stand for. It's also important to ensure that your goals are aligned with your strengths and passions. When your goals are based on your unique gifts and interests, you're more likely to enjoy the process and stay committed, even when faced with challenges. For instance, if you're passionate about writing and have a natural talent for storytelling, setting a goal to write a book or start a blog would be in alignment with your purpose. However, aligning your purpose with your goals doesn't mean that every goal has to be grand or life-changing. Even small, everyday goals can be purposeful when they contribute to your overall sense of meaning and fulfillment. For example, a goal to spend more time with loved ones or to practice self-care can be just as purposeful as a career or financial goal. Exercises for self-discovery. Discovering your purpose is an ongoing process that requires self-reflection and exploration. Here are some exercises to help you uncover your purpose and align it with your goals. The passion test. Write down a list of 10 things you're passionate about. These can be anything from activities and hobbies to causes and values. Once you have your list, rank them in order of importance. Then, ask yourself how these passions can be integrated into your daily life and goals. This exercise can help you prioritize what truly matters to you and identify areas where you can live more purposefully. The gift inventory. Make a list of your unique gifts and strengths. These can include skills, talents, personality traits, and experiences that have shaped who you are. Reflect on how these gifts can be used to serve others and contribute to something greater than yourself. Consider setting goals that allow you to leverage your gifts in meaningful ways. The legacy letter. Imagine you're writing a letter to your future self, reflecting on the life you've lived and the legacy you've created. What do you want to be remembered for? What impact do you want to have had on the world? What accomplishments and contributions would make you proud? This exercise can help you clarify your long-term purpose and set goals that are aligned with your desired legacy. The vision board. Create a vision board that represents your purpose and goals. Include images, quotes, and symbols that inspire you and reflect your values, passions, and aspirations. Place your vision board somewhere you'll see it regularly as a reminder of your purpose and the goals you're working toward. This visual representation can help you stay focused and motivated on your journey. The purpose statement. Write a purpose statement that encapsulates your unique gifts, passions, and values. This statement should be a concise and inspiring declaration of who you are and what you stand for. Use your purpose statement as a guiding principle when setting goals and making decisions. Whenever you're faced with a choice or challenge, ask yourself if it aligns with your purpose statement. The mindfulness meditation. Practice mindfulness meditation to connect with your inner self and gain clarity on your purpose. Spend a few minutes each day in quiet reflection, focusing on your breath and letting go of distractions. As you meditate, ask yourself, what is my purpose? Allow your mind to explore this question without judgment or pressure. Over time, you may find that insights and answers emerge naturally. Chapter 2. Cultivating a Growth Mindset. The Power of Perspective. Your perspective shapes how you see the world, interpret experiences, and respond to challenges. It's the mental filter through which all your thoughts, feelings, and actions pass. The power of perspective lies in its ability to influence your reality. A positive and expansive perspective can open doors to opportunities, foster creativity, and build resilience, while a narrow or negative perspective can limit your potential and keep you stuck in self-defeating patterns. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you essentially shift your perspective in a way that emphasizes learning, growth, and improvement. You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for development. You start to view effort as a pathway to mastery rather than as something to be avoided. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on every aspect of your life, from your personal relationships to your career and overall sense of well-being. The power of perspective also extends to how you view yourself. Do you see yourself as a fixed entity with a set amount of intelligence, talent, and capability? Or do you view yourself as a dynamic individual who is constantly evolving and capable of growth? The answer to these questions forms the foundation of your mindset and dictates the trajectory of your life. By intentionally adopting a growth-oriented perspective, you empower yourself to take control of your personal development. You recognize that your potential is not limited by your current abilities or circumstances, but rather, it is expansive and continually evolving. This realization is liberating and energizing, as it frees you from the constraints of a fixed mindset and opens up a world of possibilities. Fixed versus growth mindset. The concept of fixed and growth mindsets was introduced by psychologist Carol Dweck in her groundbreaking research on motivation and achievement. According to Dweck, a fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily in the face of obstacles, and see effort as futile. They often view failure as a reflection of their inherent limitations, leading them to shy away from risks and new experiences. In contrast, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and view effort as an essential part of the learning process. They see failure not as a reflection of their worth, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. This mindset fosters a love of learning, resilience, and a willingness to take on new challenges. The difference between these two mindsets is profound. A fixed mindset creates a fear of failure, a reluctance to take risks, and a tendency to stick to what is comfortable and familiar. This can lead to stagnation and a lack of fulfillment, as you remain confined within the boundaries of your perceived limitations. On the other hand, a growth mindset encourages you to step outside your comfort zone, embrace new experiences, and view challenges as opportunities to expand your skills and knowledge. This mindset not only enhances your ability to learn and achieve, but also contributes to greater satisfaction and happiness in life. When you believe in your capacity for growth, you are more likely to pursue your passions, set ambitious goals, and persevere in the face of adversity. The beauty of the growth mindset is that it is not something you are born with. It is something you can cultivate. By recognizing the ways in which a fixed mindset may be holding you back and consciously choosing to adopt a growth mindset, you can transform your approach to life and unlock your full potential. How to develop a growth mindset. Developing a growth mindset requires a deliberate and sustained effort to change the way you think and approach challenges. Here are some strategies to help you cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges. Challenges are the stepping stones to growth. Instead of avoiding difficult tasks or situations, embrace them as opportunities to learn and develop new skills. When you encounter a challenge, Remind yourself that it is a chance to grow, and approach it with curiosity and determination. For example, if you find public speaking intimidating, instead of avoiding it, take on opportunities to practice and improve. Each time you speak in front of others, you'll gain more confidence and refine your skills, ultimately transforming a challenge into a strength. Reframe failure. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a natural and essential part of the learning process. When you experience failure, instead of seeing it as a personal defeat, view it as feedback. Ask yourself what you can learn from the experience and how you can apply that knowledge to future endeavors. Reframing failure in this way helps you build resilience and reduces the fear of making mistakes. It also encourages you to take risks and experiment with new ideas, knowing that even if you fail, you will grow and improve as a result. Cultivate a love of learning. A growth mindset thrives on continuous learning and curiosity. Make a habit of seeking out new knowledge, skills, and experiences. Whether it's reading books, taking courses, or learning from others, approach life with a mindset of constant improvement. Embrace the idea that you are a lifelong learner and that there is always something new to discover or master. This mindset not only enhances your intellectual and personal growth, but also keeps you engaged and motivated. Focus on effort, not just results. In a growth mindset, effort is valued as much as, if not more than, the end result. Instead of focusing solely on outcomes, pay attention to the effort you put into achieving your goals. Recognize that the process of working towards something, even if it doesn't lead to immediate success, is valuable and contributes to your growth. Celebrate your efforts and progress, no matter how small. This helps reinforce the idea that growth comes from consistent effort and perseverance, rather than innate talent or ability. Seek constructive feedback. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth, but it requires a mindset that is open to learning and improvement. Instead of viewing feedback as criticism, see it as an opportunity to gain insights into your strengths and areas for development. Actively seek out feedback from others, whether it's from colleagues, mentors, or friends. Use this feedback to identify areas where you can grow and set actionable goals for improvement. By embracing feedback, you show a commitment to your growth and a willingness to learn from others. Practice self-compassion. Developing a growth mindset also involves being kind and compassionate toward yourself. Recognize that growth is a journey, and it's okay to make mistakes and experience setbacks along the way. Instead of being overly critical of yourself when things don't go as planned, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your efforts, learn from your experiences, and remind yourself that growth takes time. This self-compassion helps you stay motivated and resilient, even in the face of challenges. Surround yourself with a growth-oriented community. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your mindset. Seek out individuals who embody a growth mindset and who encourage and support your growth. Engage in conversations with others who value learning, curiosity, and personal development. Being part of a growth-oriented community can provide you with inspiration, motivation, and accountability. It also creates an environment where growth is celebrated and where you can learn from the experiences and perspectives of others. Set growth-oriented goals. Finally, set goals that are aligned with a growth mindset. Instead of focusing solely on outcomes, set goals that emphasize learning, improvement, and mastery. For example, instead of setting a goal to get a promotion, you might set a goal to develop new leadership skills and increase my contribution to the team. By setting growth-oriented goals, you shift your focus from external validation to internal growth. This approach encourages you to take ownership of your development and to stay committed to your journey of growth. Overcoming challenges with resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and continue moving forward in the face of adversity. It is a key component of a growth mindset, as it allows you to persevere and maintain a positive outlook, even when things get tough. Developing resilience requires a combination of mental, emotional, and physical strength, as well as a deep belief in your capacity for growth. Here are some strategies for building resilience. Adopt a problem-solving attitude. When faced with challenges, instead of feeling overwhelmed or defeated, approach the situation with a problem-solving mindset. Break down the challenge into smaller, manageable parts and brainstorm possible solutions. Focus on what you can control and take proactive steps to address the issue. Practice emotional regulation. Resilience involves managing your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. When you encounter difficulties, take a moment to acknowledge your feelings and then shift your focus to what you can do to improve the situation. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and journaling can help you process your emotions and maintain a balanced perspective. Maintain a positive outlook. A positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it involves maintaining hope and optimism, even in difficult times. Remind yourself of your past successes and the strengths you've developed along the way. Trust in your ability to overcome obstacles and view each challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. Build a support network. Resilience is not something you have to cultivate on your own. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, mentors, and colleagues who can provide encouragement, advice, and perspective when you need it. Lean on others for support, and don't hesitate to seek help when facing challenges. Focus on long-term growth. Resilience is often about keeping the bigger picture in mind. When you face setbacks, remind yourself of your long-term goals and purpose. This can help you stay motivated and committed, even when progress is slow or obstacles arise. Keep your eyes on the horizon and trust that each challenge is a step toward your overall growth and development. Chapter 3. Setting and Achieving Goals. Setting and achieving goals is a fundamental aspect of living your best life. Goals give you direction, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. They are the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be in the future. However, not all goals are created equal. To be truly effective, your goals need to be carefully crafted and strategically pursued. This chapter will guide you through the process of setting meaningful goals and provide you with the tools to achieve them. At its core, goal setting is about turning your dreams and aspirations into tangible outcomes. It's about taking your vision for your life and breaking it down into specific, actionable steps that move you closer to that vision. When you set goals, you are making a conscious decision to focus your time, energy, and resources on what truly matters to you. This focus is essential because it helps you avoid distractions, stay motivated, and measure your progress along the way. Successful goal setting begins with clarity. You need to have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. This clarity helps you set goals that are aligned with your values and purpose, ensuring that the goals you pursue are not just arbitrary tasks, but meaningful pursuits that contribute to your overall well-being and fulfillment. One of the key principles of goal setting is to think big, but start small. While it's important to have ambitious long-term goals, breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps makes them more achievable and less overwhelming. Each small step builds momentum and moves you closer to your ultimate goal, reinforcing your sense of progress and boosting your confidence. Another important aspect of goal setting is to be flexible and adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances may change along the way. Being willing to adjust your goals as needed allows you to stay on track without becoming discouraged or giving up. Flexibility also means being open to new opportunities that may arise and finding creative ways to overcome obstacles. In the following sections, we'll explore the SMART Goals framework, the role of visualization and affirmations in achieving your goals, and how to create an actionable plan that sets you up for success. SMART Goals Framework. The SMART Goals framework is a powerful tool that helps you set clear, actionable, and achievable goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Each element of this framework plays a crucial role in ensuring that your goals are well-defined and structured in a way that maximizes your chances of success. Specific. A specific goal is clear and well-defined, leaving no room for ambiguity. It answers the questions: what exactly do you want to achieve? Why is this goal important? Who is involved? Where will it take place? When you set a specific goal, you are providing yourself with a clear target to aim for, which increases your focus and motivation. For example, instead of setting a vague goal like get in shape, a specific goal would be lose 10 pounds by exercising for 30 minutes, 5 days a week, and following a balanced diet. The specific details of the goal make it easier to plan and execute. Measurable. A measurable goal includes criteria that allow you to track your progress and determine when you've achieved the goal. Measurability is important because it provides you with a way to stay motivated and adjust your approach if needed. It answers the question, how will I know when I've accomplished this goal? For instance, if your goal is to save money, a measurable goal would be save $5,000 in a separate savings account by the end of the year. This goal is measurable because you can track your savings progress and know when you've reached your target. Achievable. An achievable goal is realistic and attainable given your current resources, skills, and constraints. It's important to set goals that challenge you but are still within reach. An achievable goal answers the question, can I realistically accomplish this goal given my current situation? For example, if you set a goal to run a marathon in 3 months, but you've never run more than a mile, this goal may not be achievable. A more realistic goal would be to complete a 5K race in 3 months and gradually build up to a marathon over the next year. Relevant. A relevant goal is aligned with your values, purpose, and long-term objectives. It's a goal that matters to you and will have a positive impact on your life. Relevance ensures that you are setting goals that are meaningful and worthwhile. It answers the question, why is this goal important to me? For example, if your long-term objective is to advance in your career, a relevant goal might be, earn a professional certification in my field within the next 6 months. This goal is relevant because it directly contributes to your career growth and aligns with your broader aspirations. Time-bound. A time-bound goal has a clear deadline or time frame within which you plan to achieve it. Setting a deadline creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused and motivated. A time-bound goal answers the question, when do I want to achieve this goal? For instance, instead of saying, I want to learn a new language, a time-bound goal would be, complete an intermediate-level Spanish course within 6 months. This goal is time-bound because it specifies a deadline for completion. By using the SMART framework, you can ensure that your goals are well-structured and actionable. This increases your likelihood of success and helps you stay organized and on track. The role of visualization and affirmations. Visualization and affirmations are powerful techniques that can enhance your ability to achieve your goals. These practices work by harnessing the power of your mind to shape your reality and align your thoughts and actions with your desired outcomes. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image of yourself achieving your goals. It involves vividly imagining the details of your success, including how you will feel, what you will see, and what you will experience once you've achieved your goal. Visualization is a powerful tool because it activates the same neural pathways in your brain as actually performing the actions you're visualizing. This mental rehearsal helps you build confidence, reduce anxiety, and prepare for success. To practice visualization, find a quiet place where you can relax without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then, begin to visualize yourself achieving your goal. Imagine the steps you'll take, the challenges you'll overcome, and the satisfaction you'll feel when you succeed. Try to engage all your senses in the visualization process. See the colors, hear the sounds, and feel the emotions associated with your success. The more vividly you can visualize your goal, the more powerful the practice becomes. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. They are a way of programming your mind with empowering thoughts that align with your desired outcomes. Affirmations work by counteracting negative self-talk and replacing it with positive, growth-oriented beliefs. To use affirmations effectively, choose statements that resonate with you and reflect your goals and values. For example, if your goal is to improve your public speaking skills, You might use affirmations like, "I am confident and articulate when I speak in front of others," or, "I am continuously improving my communication skills." Repeat your affirmations daily, ideally in the morning or before a challenging task, to reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. Combining visualization with affirmations can create a powerful synergy that enhances your goal-setting process. By regularly visualizing your success and affirming your capabilities, you strengthen your mental and emotional alignment with your goals, making it easier to take the necessary actions to achieve them. Creating an actionable plan. Setting goals is the first step, but achieving them requires a well-thought-out plan. An actionable plan breaks down your goals into specific tasks and timelines, providing you with a clear roadmap to follow. This plan serves as a guide to help you stay organized, focused, and motivated as you work toward your goals. Here's how to create an actionable plan. Break down your goal. Start by breaking down your goal into smaller, manageable tasks or milestones. Each task should be a step that brings you closer to achieving your overall goal. Breaking down your goal makes it less overwhelming and allows you to focus on one step at a time. For example, if your goal is to launch a successful blog in 6 months, you might break it down into tasks like choose a niche, set up a website, create content, and promote the blog on social media. Each of these tasks can be further broken down into subtasks, such as research popular niches or write and schedule 5 blog posts. Set deadlines. Assign deadlines to each task and milestone. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help you stay on track. When setting deadlines, be realistic about the time and resources you have available. It's better to set a slightly longer deadline that you can comfortably meet than to rush and risk burnout. For example, if you've set a goal to complete a certification course, you might set a deadline to research courses and enroll within the first 2 weeks, followed by a timeline to complete the course modules over the next 3 months. Prioritize tasks. Identify which tasks are most important and should be completed first. Prioritizing helps you focus on the actions that will have the greatest impact on your progress. Use tools like to-do lists, calendars, or project management apps to keep track of your priorities and stay organized. For example, if you're working on launching a blog, you might prioritize tasks like choosing a domain name and setting up the website before moving on to content creation and promotion. Chapter 4. Mastering Self-Discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of any successful and fulfilling life. It's the ability to control your impulses, stay focused on your goals, and persist in the face of challenges. While talent and intelligence are valuable, it is often self-discipline that determines whether you achieve your dreams or fall short. In this chapter, we will explore how to build strong habits, the science behind habit formation, strategies to overcome procrastination, and how daily routines can set you up for success. Building strong habits. Habits are the building blocks of self-discipline. They are the actions and behaviors you perform regularly, often without conscious thought. Good habits can propel you toward your goals, while bad habits can hold you back. The key to mastering self-discipline lies in your ability to cultivate positive habits that support your aspirations and eliminate those that hinder your progress. Building strong habits begins with self-awareness. You need to identify the habits that are currently shaping your life, both positive and negative. Reflect on your daily routines and consider how they contribute to your overall well-being and success. Are there habits that are helping you achieve your goals? Are there others that are creating obstacles? Once you have a clear understanding of your habits, you can start the process of change. The most effective way to build strong habits is through consistency. When you repeat a behavior over time, it becomes ingrained in your routine and eventually requires less effort to maintain. Consistency is more important than intensity. It's better to make small, sustainable changes that you can stick with long-term rather than trying to overhaul your life overnight. Start by focusing on one habit at a time. Trying to change too many things at once can be overwhelming and lead to burnout. Choose a habit that is most important to your goals and commit to practicing it daily. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, you might start by building the habit of drinking more water each day, or incorporating a short exercise routine into your morning. Accountability is another crucial factor in habit formation. Sharing your goals with someone else or tracking your progress can provide the motivation you need to stay on course. Consider keeping a journal, using a habit tracking app, or partnering with a friend who shares similar goals. By holding yourself accountable, you reinforce your commitment to change and increase your chances of success. It's also important to be patient and forgiving with yourself during the process of habit building. Habits take time to form, and setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Instead of getting discouraged when you slip up, view it as an opportunity to learn and strengthen your resolve. Remember that self-discipline is a skill that grows with practice, and every small step you take brings you closer to mastering it. The science of habit formation. Understanding the science behind habit formation can help you build self-discipline more effectively. According to research in psychology and neuroscience, habits are formed through a process called the habit loop, which consists of three components: cue, routine, and reward. Cue. The cue is the trigger that initiates the habit. It can be an external stimulus, like the time of day or a specific location, or an internal state, such as an emotion or a thought. For example, feeling stressed might be a cue that triggers the habit of eating comfort food. Routine. The routine is the behavior or action that follows the cue. It's the habit itself. Continuing the previous example, the routine might be eating a bowl of ice cream whenever you feel stressed. Reward. The reward is the positive outcome or pleasure you experience after completing the routine. It reinforces the habit by making you more likely to repeat the behavior in the future. In the case of stress eating, the reward might be the temporary relief or comfort you feel after eating the ice cream. To build new habits, you can leverage this habit loop by identifying cues that can trigger the desired behavior and pairing them with a rewarding outcome. For instance, if you want to establish a habit of exercising in the morning, you might set a cue such as laying out your workout clothes the night before. Cue. Completing a short workout routine, and then rewarding yourself with a healthy breakfast or a few minutes of relaxation, reward. Over time, as you repeat this loop, the new behavior becomes more automatic, and the habit is formed. The key is to ensure that the reward is meaningful enough to reinforce the routine and that the cue is consistent and easy to recognize. It's also important to note that habits are deeply ingrained in the brain. Neuroscientists have found that habits are stored in a part of the brain called the basal ganglia, which is responsible for routine behaviors and automatic actions. This is why habits can be difficult to change. They are literally wired into your brain. However, with conscious effort and repetition, you can create new neural pathways that support healthier and more productive habits. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to self-discipline. It's the tendency to delay or avoid tasks that require effort, often in favor of more enjoyable or easier activities. While procrastination may offer temporary relief from discomfort, it ultimately undermines your goals and creates stress and anxiety. To overcome procrastination, it's important to understand the underlying reasons why you procrastinate. These reasons can vary from person to person and may include fear of failure, perfectionism, lack of motivation, or simply not knowing where to start. By identifying the root cause of your procrastination, you can develop targeted strategies to address it. One effective strategy for overcoming procrastination is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, leading to avoidance. By dividing the task into smaller chunks, you reduce the intimidation factor and make it easier to get started. For example, if you're procrastinating on writing a report, start by outlining the key points or writing the introduction. Once you've taken the first step, it's often easier to continue. Another technique is to use the 2-minute rule, which involves starting a task that can be completed in 2 minutes or less. The idea is that once you start, you're more likely to keep going. Even if you don't continue, you've made some progress, and that's better than doing nothing. This rule can be particularly helpful for overcoming the initial resistance to starting a task. Setting deadlines and creating a sense of urgency can also help combat procrastination. Deadlines provide structure and accountability, making it less likely that you'll put off tasks indefinitely. If external deadlines aren't available, create your own by setting specific timeframes for completing tasks and holding yourself accountable. Additionally, consider eliminating distractions that contribute to procrastination. This might involve turning off notifications, creating a dedicated workspace, or setting specific times for checking email or social media. By reducing the opportunities for distraction, you create an environment that supports focus and productivity. Lastly, practice self-compassion. Procrastination often leads to feelings of guilt and self-criticism, which can perpetuate the cycle of avoidance. Instead of beating yourself up for procrastinating, acknowledge the challenge and commit to taking small steps forward. Remember that self-discipline is a journey, and progress is more important than perfection. Daily routines that lead to success. Daily routines are the foundation of self-discipline and success. They provide structure to your day, ensuring that you prioritize the activities that matter most and consistently work toward your goals. Establishing effective daily routines can help you develop positive habits, increase productivity, and reduce stress. When creating daily routines, it's important to consider both your long-term goals and your daily responsibilities. A well-designed routine should strike a balance between work, personal growth, self-care, and relaxation. Here are some key components of a successful daily routine. Morning routine. A productive day starts with a strong morning routine. This is the time to set the tone for the day and prepare yourself mentally and physically for the tasks ahead. A good morning routine might include activities such as meditation or mindfulness practice. Start your day with a few minutes of mindfulness to center yourself and reduce stress. Exercise. Engage in physical activity to boost your energy levels and improve your mood. Healthy breakfast. Fuel your body with nutritious food to sustain your energy throughout the day. Goal review. Take a few minutes to review your goals and set intentions for the day. Work routine. Your work routine should be structured to maximize productivity and minimize distractions. Consider incorporating the following strategies. Prioritize tasks. Use the Eisenhower matrix or similar tools to prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency. Time blocking. Schedule specific blocks of time for focused work, meetings, and breaks. Breaks. Take regular breaks to recharge and maintain focus. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break, can be effective. End-of-day review. At the end of the workday, review what you've accomplished and plan your tasks for the next day. Evening routine. Your evening routine is an opportunity to unwind and prepare for restful sleep. Consider incorporating activities that promote relaxation and reflection, such as gratitude journaling. Reflect on the positive aspects of your day and express gratitude. Reading. Engage in light reading to relax and unwind. Disconnecting from screens. Avoid screens at least an hour before bed to improve sleep quality. Sleep hygiene. Establish a consistent bedtime routine to signal to your body that it's time to sleep. Self-care. Self-care is an essential component of any daily routine. It ensures that you are taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This might include regular exercise. Incorporate physical activity into your daily routine to maintain your health. Balanced diet. Eat nutritious meals that support your energy levels and overall well-being. Stress management. Practice relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing or yoga, to manage stress. Social connections. Make time for meaningful interactions with friends and family. Chapter 5. Building meaningful relationships. Relationships are a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. Whether with family, friends, colleagues, or romantic partners, the connections you form can deeply impact your happiness, well-being, and success. This chapter explores the importance of connection, how to nurture relationships that uplift you, the role of effective communication and empathy, and the necessity of setting boundaries and letting go of toxic relationships. The importance of connection. Humans are inherently social beings. We thrive on connection and interaction with others. Meaningful relationships provide emotional support, a sense of belonging, and a network of people who care about our well-being. These connections are not just a luxury, they are essential for our mental, emotional, and even physical health. Research shows that strong social connections can lead to a longer, healthier life. People with close relationships tend to experience less stress, recover from illness more quickly, and have lower rates of depression and anxiety. Social bonds also provide a sense of purpose and meaning, which are critical components of a fulfilling life. Beyond health benefits, relationships contribute to your personal and professional growth. The people you surround yourself with can inspire you, challenge you to be better, and offer different perspectives that enrich your understanding of the world. Whether it's a mentor guiding you in your career or a friend offering a listening ear, relationships are a powerful force that can propel you toward your goals. However, not all connections are created equal. The quality of your relationships matters more than the quantity. It's better to have a few deep, meaningful connections than to spread yourself thin across many superficial ones. Building meaningful relationships requires intentional effort, mutual respect, and a willingness to be vulnerable. Nurturing relationships that uplift you. Meaningful relationships are those that uplift and support you. These are the connections where you feel valued, understood, and appreciated. Nurturing such relationships involves more than just spending time together. It requires active engagement, empathy, and a genuine interest in the other person's well-being. One of the key elements of nurturing uplifting relationships is giving and receiving support. A healthy relationship is a two-way street, where both parties feel comfortable offering and asking for help when needed. This mutual support strengthens the bond and creates a sense of trust and security. Whether it's lending a helping hand during difficult times or celebrating each other's successes, being there for one another is fundamental to a strong relationship. Another important aspect is regular communication. Staying connected with the people who matter to you requires consistent effort. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and lose touch with friends and family. However, maintaining regular communication, whether through phone calls, texts, or face-to-face meetings, is crucial for keeping the relationship strong. Even a simple check-in message can show that you care and are thinking of the other person. Showing appreciation is also vital in nurturing relationships. It's important to let the people in your life know how much they mean to you. This can be done through words of affirmation, acts of kindness, or simply being present when they need you. Expressing gratitude for their presence in your life not only strengthens the bond, but also fosters a positive atmosphere in the relationship. Finally, being a good listener is essential. Listening goes beyond just hearing the words the other person is saying. It involves understanding their emotions, validating their experiences, and showing empathy. When you listen actively, you create a safe space where the other person feels heard and valued. This deepens the connection and reinforces the sense of trust and mutual respect. Effective communication and empathy. Effective communication is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. It's how you express your thoughts, feelings, and needs to others, and how you understand theirs. Good communication fosters understanding, reduces misunderstandings, and helps resolve conflicts in a healthy way. One of the key components of effective communication is clarity. When expressing yourself, be clear and direct about what you want to convey. Avoid beating around the bush or using vague language, as this can lead to confusion or misinterpretation. Being honest and straightforward fosters transparency and builds trust in the relationship. Active listening is another crucial element. Communication is a two-way process, and listening is just as important as speaking. When someone is talking to you, give them your full attention, and avoid interrupting or thinking about your response while they're speaking. Reflect on what they're saying, ask clarifying questions if needed, and acknowledge their feelings. This shows that you respect their perspective and are genuinely interested in understanding their point of view. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It involves putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the situation from their perspective. Empathy is a powerful tool in building deeper connections because it allows you to relate to others on an emotional level. When you respond with empathy, you validate the other person's emotions, which can strengthen the bond and foster a sense of closeness. Nonverbal communication also plays a significant role in effective communication. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can convey a lot about your emotions and intentions. Being aware of your nonverbal cues and ensuring they align with your words can prevent misunderstandings and create a more harmonious interaction. Effective communication also involves resolving conflicts in a constructive manner. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship, but how you handle them can either strengthen or weaken the connection. Approach conflicts with a mindset of collaboration rather than competition. Focus on finding a solution that satisfies both parties and be willing to compromise when necessary. Avoid blaming or criticizing, and instead, use I statements to express how you feel and what you need. Setting boundaries and letting go of toxic relationships. While building and nurturing positive relationships is important, it's equally crucial to recognize when a relationship is no longer serving your well-being. Setting boundaries and letting go of toxic relationships are necessary steps in protecting your mental and emotional health. Setting boundaries involves establishing clear limits on what you are willing to accept in a relationship. These boundaries are based on your values, needs, and comfort levels. Setting boundaries is not about being rigid or unkind. It's about respecting yourself and ensuring that your relationships are healthy and balanced. To set effective boundaries, you need to be clear about your expectations and communicate them assertively. For example, if a friend consistently asks you for favors but never reciprocates, you might set a boundary by saying, "I'm happy to help when I can, but I also need to make time for my own responsibilities." Setting boundaries can sometimes be uncomfortable, especially if the other person is used to a different dynamic, but it's necessary for maintaining your self-respect and well-being. Toxic relationships are those that drain your energy, undermine your self-esteem, or negatively impact your mental and emotional health. These relationships may involve manipulation, disrespect, excessive criticism, or a lack of support. While it can be difficult to let go of toxic relationships, especially if they involve close friends or family members, it's important to prioritize your well-being. Recognizing a toxic relationship is the first step. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with the person. Do you feel drained, anxious, or belittled? Do you find yourself constantly trying to please them or walking on eggshells to avoid conflict? These are signs that the relationship may be toxic. Once you've identified a toxic relationship, consider whether it's possible to improve the situation by setting boundaries or addressing the issues directly. If the other person is willing to change and work on the relationship, it may be worth trying to repair it. However, if the toxicity persists despite your efforts, it may be time to distance yourself or end the relationship altogether. Letting go of a toxic relationship can be challenging, but it's a crucial step in creating space for healthier, more supportive connections. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and people who uplift you will have a profound impact on your overall happiness and success. Chapter 6. Health and Well-Being. Your health and well-being are the foundation upon which every other aspect of your life is built. Without a solid foundation of wellness, it becomes difficult to pursue your goals, build meaningful relationships, or enjoy the rewards of your efforts. This chapter explores the key pillars of wellness: physical, mental, and emotional health, offering practical guidance on how to nurture each area. By prioritizing your health and well-being, you empower yourself to live your best life. The pillars of wellness. Wellness is a holistic concept that encompasses multiple dimensions of your life. It's not just about the absence of illness, but about thriving in all areas of health. The pillars of wellness include physical, mental, and emotional health, each of which plays a vital role in your overall well-being. Physical health. This involves taking care of your body through proper nutrition, regular exercise, sufficient rest, and preventative care. Physical health is the most visible aspect of wellness and forms the foundation for your energy, strength, and resilience. Mental health. Mental health refers to your cognitive functioning, emotional stability, and ability to cope with stress. It includes practices that keep your mind sharp, focused, and free from the burden of chronic stress or anxiety. Emotional health. Emotional health is about understanding, managing, and expressing your emotions in healthy ways. It involves maintaining a balanced emotional life, practicing self-care, and cultivating positive relationships that support your emotional well-being. Each of these pillars is interconnected. Neglecting one area can negatively impact the others, while nurturing all three creates a balanced, vibrant life. Let's dive deeper into each pillar and explore strategies for enhancing your health and well-being. Physical health, nutrition, and exercise. Physical health is the cornerstone of wellness. It's about taking care of your body so that you have the energy and vitality to pursue your passions and enjoy life to the fullest. Two key components of physical health are nutrition and exercise. Nutrition. What you eat has a profound impact on your overall health. A balanced diet provides the nutrients your body needs to function optimally, supports your immune system, and helps prevent chronic diseases. Eating well isn't about restrictive diets or deprivation. It's about making informed choices that nourish your body and support your long-term health. Whole foods. Focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods that are rich in nutrients. This includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support your body's functions. Balanced meals. Aim to balance your meals with a variety of nutrients. A good rule of thumb is to fill half your plate with vegetables and fruits, a quarter with lean protein, and a quarter with whole grains. This ensures you're getting a range of nutrients and helps maintain steady energy levels throughout the day. Hydration. Staying hydrated is crucial for your body's functions, including digestion, circulation, and temperature regulation. Aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day and be mindful of your body's signals for thirst. Mindful eating. Pay attention to what you eat and how you feel while eating. Mindful eating helps you enjoy your food more and prevents overeating. It involves savoring each bite, eating slowly, and listening to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Exercise. Regular physical activity is essential for maintaining a healthy body and mind. Exercise not only helps you stay fit, but also reduces the risk of chronic diseases, improves mood, and boosts cognitive function. Incorporating a variety of exercises into your routine can help you stay motivated and address different aspects of physical fitness. Cardiovascular exercise. Activities like walking, running, swimming, and cycling improve your cardiovascular health by strengthening your heart and lungs. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity cardio exercise per week. Strength training. Building muscle through resistance exercises, such as weightlifting or bodyweight exercises, improves your strength, endurance, and metabolism. It also supports bone health and helps prevent age-related muscle loss. Flexibility and balance. Activities like yoga, Pilates, or stretching routines enhance your flexibility, balance, and mobility. These exercises are important for preventing injuries, especially as you age. Consistency. The key to reaping the benefits of exercise is consistency. Find activities you enjoy, set realistic goals, and make physical activity a regular part of your routine. Even small amounts of exercise can make a big difference over time. By prioritizing nutrition and exercise, you create a strong foundation for your physical health. This, in turn, supports your ability to pursue your goals and enjoy a high quality of life. Mental health, mindfulness, and stress management. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It affects how you think, feel, and act in your daily life. Maintaining good mental health involves practices that keep your mind sharp, reduce stress, and enhance your emotional resilience. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment. It involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. Mindfulness can help reduce stress, improve focus, and increase emotional awareness. Mindful breathing. One of the simplest mindfulness practices is mindful breathing. Take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath, noticing the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This practice can help calm your mind and bring you back to the present moment. Meditation. Meditation is a more structured form of mindfulness that involves sitting quietly and focusing your attention, often on your breath, a word, or a phrase. Regular meditation can reduce stress, improve concentration, and increase self-awareness. Mindful activities. You can incorporate mindfulness into everyday activities such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes. By paying full attention to the task at hand, you can reduce stress and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Stress management. Chronic stress can have a detrimental impact on your mental and physical health. Learning to manage stress effectively is crucial for maintaining overall well-being. There are several strategies you can use to reduce stress and build resilience. Identify stressors. The first step in managing stress is to identify the sources of stress in your life. These might include work, relationships, financial concerns, or health issues. Once you've identified the stressors, you can take steps to address or mitigate them. Healthy coping mechanisms. Develop healthy ways to cope with stress, such as exercise, deep breathing, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend. Avoid unhealthy coping mechanisms like alcohol, overeating, or withdrawing from others. Time management. Poor time management can lead to stress and overwhelm. Practice prioritizing tasks, setting realistic goals, and taking breaks to avoid burnout. Learning to say no to unnecessary commitments can also reduce stress. Relaxation techniques. Incorporate relaxation techniques into your daily routine, such as progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, or aromatherapy. These practices can help reduce tension and promote a sense of calm. By incorporating mindfulness and stress management techniques into your life, you can maintain mental clarity, reduce anxiety, and enhance your overall quality of life. Emotional health, self-care, and balance. Emotional health is about understanding and managing your emotions in a healthy way. It involves practicing self-care, cultivating positive relationships, and finding balance in your life. Emotional well-being is essential for a fulfilling and joyful life. Self-care is the practice of taking deliberate actions to nurture your physical, mental, and emotional health. It's about recognizing your needs and making time to care for yourself, even when life gets busy. Physical self-care. This includes getting enough sleep, eating well, and engaging in regular physical activity. It also involves attending to any health issues and ensuring you're getting the medical care you need. Mental self-care. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind and keep you mentally sharp, such as reading, puzzles, or learning new skills. Taking breaks from work and spending time in nature can also support mental well-being. Emotional self-care. This involves acknowledging your emotions, expressing them in healthy ways, and seeking support when needed. Practices like journaling, talking to a therapist, or spending time with loved ones can help you process and manage your emotions. Finding balance in life is crucial for emotional health. Balance involves managing your time and energy in a way that allows you to meet your responsibilities while also taking care of yourself and enjoying life. Work-life balance. Strive to balance your professional and personal life. Set boundaries between work and home, and make time for hobbies, relaxation, and social activities. Avoid letting work dominate your life at the expense of your well-being. Emotional balance. Emotional balance involves understanding your emotional triggers and learning to manage your reactions. It's about finding a healthy equilibrium between positive and negative emotions and not allowing one to overwhelm the other. Social balance. Maintain a balance between social interactions and time for yourself. While relationships are important, it's also essential to have time for introspection and self-reflection. By prioritizing self-care and seeking balance, you can maintain emotional health and create a life that is both fulfilling and sustainable. Chapter 7. Financial freedom. Financial freedom is a vital aspect of living your best life. It involves having control over your financial resources, which allows you to make choices that align with your goals and values without being constrained by monetary concerns. This chapter delves into mastering your finances through budgeting and saving strategies, investing in your future, and creating multiple streams of income. By understanding and applying these principles, you can work toward achieving financial independence and stability. Mastering your finances. Mastering your finances involves understanding and managing your financial situation effectively. It's about creating a solid foundation that supports your goals and provides the freedom to make choices that enhance your quality of life. This begins with a clear understanding of your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. 1. Assessing your financial situation. The first step in mastering your finances is to get a comprehensive picture of your current financial status. This involves tracking your income and expenses. Record all sources of income, including salary, investments, and side jobs. Similarly, track your expenses, categorizing them into essentials, e.g., rent, utilities, groceries, and non-essentials, e.g., dining out, entertainment. This will help you understand where your money is going and identify areas where you can make adjustments. Evaluating your assets and liabilities. List your assets, such as savings accounts, investments, property, and valuable possessions. Then, list your liabilities, including debts, loans, and credit card balances. This will give you a clearer view of your net worth and help you make informed financial decisions. 2. Setting financial goals. Establish clear and achievable financial goals. These could include short-term goals, e.g., building an emergency fund, paying off credit card debt, medium-term goals, e.g., saving for a vacation, purchasing a car, and long-term goals, e.g., retirement savings, buying a home. Define each goal with specific amounts and timeframes to create a roadmap for achieving them. 3. Creating a financial plan. Develop a financial plan that outlines how you will achieve your goals. This plan should include a budget. A budget is a crucial tool for managing your finances. It involves allocating your income to cover your expenses, savings, and investments. A well-crafted budget helps you live within your means, avoid debt, and save for future goals. Debt management. If you have outstanding debt, develop a strategy for managing and reducing it. Prioritize high-interest debts and consider consolidating or refinancing options if applicable. Avoid accumulating new debt by practicing prudent spending habits. Regular financial reviews. Periodically review your financial plan and make adjustments as needed. Changes in income, expenses, or financial goals may require updates to your budget or investment strategy. Regular reviews ensure that you stay on track and adapt to any changes in your financial situation. Budgeting and saving strategies. Effective budgeting and saving are fundamental to achieving financial freedom. They provide the means to manage your resources wisely and prepare for future needs and opportunities. 1. Budgeting strategies. Budgeting is the process of planning how to allocate your income to cover your expenses and save for future goals. Consider the following strategies to create an effective budget. The 50-30-20 rule. This popular budgeting method divides your income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, e.g., housing, utilities, groceries; 30% for wants, e.g., entertainment, dining out; and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Adjust these percentages based on your personal financial situation and goals. Zero-based budgeting. In this approach, every dollar of your income is assigned a specific purpose, whether it's for expenses, savings, or debt repayment. At the end of the month, your budget should balance to zero, ensuring that all your income is accounted for and allocated appropriately. Envelope system. This method involves allocating cash for different spending categories, e.g., groceries, entertainment, into separate envelopes. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, you can't spend any more in that category. This approach helps you stick to your budget and avoid overspending. 2. Saving strategies. Saving is crucial for building financial security and achieving your goals. Implement these strategies to enhance your savings. Pay yourself. First, treat savings as a non-negotiable expense by setting aside a portion of your income before paying other bills. Automate this process by setting up automatic transfers to your savings or investment accounts. Create an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a savings buffer that covers unexpected expenses, such as medical bills or car repairs. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account. Set up savings goals. Define specific savings goals and track your progress. Whether it's for a down payment on a house, a vacation, or a new gadget, having clear goals helps you stay motivated and focused on saving. Cut unnecessary expenses. Review your spending habits and identify areas where you can cut back. This might include reducing discretionary spending, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding more cost-effective alternatives for regular expenses. Investing in your future. Investing is a key component of building wealth and achieving financial freedom. It involves allocating your money into various assets with the expectation of generating returns over time. Investing allows your money to grow and work for you, helping you reach long-term financial goals such as retirement. 1. Understanding investment options. There are various investment options available, each with its own risk and return profile. Some common options include stocks. Investing in individual company shares offers the potential for high returns, but also comes with higher risk. Diversify your stock investments across different sectors and industries to reduce risk. Bonds. Bonds are debt securities issued by governments or corporations. They typically offer lower returns than stocks, but come with lower risk. Bonds can provide a steady income stream and diversify your investment portfolio. Mutual funds and ETFs. Mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, ETFs, pool money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They offer diversification and professional management, making them suitable for investors who prefer a hands-off approach. Real estate. Investing in property can provide rental income and potential appreciation in value. Real estate investments require significant capital and ongoing management, but can be a valuable addition to your investment portfolio. 2. Developing an investment strategy. To achieve financial freedom, develop an investment strategy that aligns with your goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Diversification. Spread your investments across different asset classes to reduce risk. Diversification helps protect your portfolio from market fluctuations and enhances long-term growth potential. Asset allocation. Allocate your investments based on your risk tolerance and time horizon. For example, younger investors may have a higher allocation to stocks for growth, while older investors may prioritize bonds for stability and income. Long-term perspective. Investing is a long-term endeavor. Focus on your long-term goals and avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term market fluctuations. Stay disciplined and stick to your investment strategy. Regular contributions. Consistently contribute to your investment accounts, even if it's a small amount. Regular contributions combined with compound interest can significantly grow your wealth over time. 3. Retirement planning. Planning for retirement is a critical aspect of investing in your future. Consider these strategies to ensure a secure retirement. Start early. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the more time your money has to grow. Take advantage of compound interest by starting contributions as early as possible. Utilize retirement accounts. Contribute to retirement accounts such as 401ks, IRAs, or Roth IRAs. These accounts offer tax advantages and can help you build a substantial retirement fund. Estimate retirement needs. Calculate how much money you'll need for retirement based on your expected lifestyle, expenses, and life expectancy. Use retirement calculators and consult with a financial advisor to determine an appropriate savings target. Creating multiple streams of income. Relying on a single source of income can be risky, especially if that income source is unstable or subject to external factors. Creating multiple streams of income provides financial security and the potential for increased wealth. Consider the following approaches to diversify your income. 1. Side hustles and freelancing. Engage in side hustles or freelance work to generate additional income. This could include freelance services. Offer your skills and expertise in areas such as writing, graphic design, web development, or consulting. Freelancing provides flexibility and the opportunity to earn extra income on your terms. Gig economy. Participate in gig economy opportunities such as driving for rideshare services, delivering food, or completing tasks through online platforms. These gigs can provide supplementary income and flexibility. 2. Investments in passive income. Passive income streams generate money with minimal ongoing effort. Consider these options. Dividend stocks. Invest in stocks that pay dividends, providing a regular income stream. Reinvest dividends to grow your investment portfolio or use them as additional income. Real estate rentals. Invest in rental properties to earn rental income. Ensure proper property management to maintain steady cash flow and profitability. Create digital products. Develop and sell digital products such as ebooks, online courses, or software. Once created, these products can generate income with minimal ongoing effort. 3. Entrepreneurship and business ventures. Starting a business or entrepreneurial venture can create additional income streams. Consider starting a business. Launch a business that aligns with your passions and skills. A successful business can provide significant income and financial independence. Investing in startups. Invest in startups or small businesses with growth potential. This can offer the opportunity for substantial returns if the business succeeds. 4. Diversify investment income. Explore various investment opportunities to diversify your income. Peer-to-peer lending. Invest in peer-to-peer lending platforms that connect borrowers with investors. These platforms offer potential returns through interest payments on loans. Crowdfunding investments. Participate in crowdfunding platforms that offer opportunities to invest in real estate, startups, or other ventures. These investments can provide additional income and diversification. Chapter 8. Contribution and legacy. As you work toward living your best life, it's essential to consider how you can contribute to the world around you and create a meaningful legacy. Contribution and legacy are about leaving a positive impact and making a difference that reflects your values and passions. This chapter explores the importance of giving back, the joy of contribution, ways to make a difference, and how to create a legacy that aligns with your values. Giving back. Giving back involves contributing your time, resources, or skills to support causes that matter to you and to help others in need. It's about using your strengths and opportunities to make a positive impact on your community and the world. The act of giving back enriches your life and can provide a deep sense of fulfillment. 1. The importance of contribution. Contribution goes beyond personal gain and focuses on the broader impact you can have on society. Engaging in acts of service or philanthropy offers several benefits. Enhances community well-being. By supporting local organizations, charities, or community initiatives, you contribute to the overall well-being of your community. Your efforts help address issues such as poverty, education, health, and environmental sustainability. Fosters a sense of purpose. Contributing to causes that resonate with you provides a sense of purpose and meaning. It connects you to something greater than yourself and helps you feel more grounded and fulfilled. Builds connections. Volunteering or working with charitable organizations can lead to new friendships and professional connections. These relationships can enrich your life and provide a sense of belonging. 2. Finding your passion for giving. To give back effectively, identify causes or issues that align with your interests and values. Reflect on what moves you and where you feel you can make the most impact. Assess your skills and resources. Consider your unique skills, knowledge, and resources. How can you leverage these to contribute meaningfully? Whether it's through financial support, volunteering, or offering professional expertise, your contributions can make a significant difference. Explore different avenues. There are many ways to give back, including volunteering at local shelters, supporting nonprofits through donations, mentoring individuals, or advocating for social change. Explore different avenues to find what resonates with you. Align with your values. Choose causes and organizations that align with your core values and beliefs. When your contributions reflect your values, you're more likely to stay committed and find fulfillment in your efforts. The joy of contribution. The joy of contribution comes from the positive impact you create and the fulfillment you gain from helping others. This joy can enhance your overall well-being and enrich your life in various ways. 1. Emotional fulfillment. Giving back can evoke a profound sense of emotional satisfaction. Knowing that you've made a difference in someone's life or contributed to a meaningful cause brings a deep sense of fulfillment. This emotional boost can positively impact your mental health and overall happiness. Increased happiness. Studies have shown that acts of kindness and generosity can increase levels of happiness and life satisfaction. The joy you experience from helping others often extends to other areas of your life. Strengthened self-esteem. Contributing to meaningful causes can enhance your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Knowing that you're making a positive impact reinforces your value and purpose. 2. Building a supportive community. When you give back, you often connect with like-minded individuals who share your passions and values. These connections can lead to supportive relationships and a sense of belonging within a community. Forming bonds. Collaborating with others on charitable projects or initiatives can lead to lasting friendships and professional networks. These bonds can provide additional support and motivation for your contributions. Encouraging reciprocity. The act of giving often inspires others to do the same. By contributing to your community, you encourage a culture of reciprocity and mutual support. 3. Creating a positive ripple effect. Your contributions can have a ripple effect, inspiring others to get involved and create positive change. The impact of your actions extends beyond immediate results and can influence others to contribute to their communities as well. Inspiring action. When others see the positive changes you're making, they may be motivated to take action themselves. Your example can inspire a collective effort toward a common goal. Amplifying impact. The combined efforts of many individuals can lead to significant change. By contributing to a cause, you become part of a larger movement that creates a more substantial impact. Finding ways to make a difference. Making a difference involves taking proactive steps to address issues or support causes that matter to you. Here are some practical ways to contribute and make a meaningful impact. 1. Volunteering your time. Volunteering is a direct way to contribute your time and skills to organizations and causes in need. Consider these approaches to maximize your impact. Identify local opportunities. Research local nonprofits, community centers, and organizations that align with your interests. Volunteer opportunities may include serving meals at shelters, tutoring students, or assisting with environmental cleanups. Leverage your expertise. Offer your professional skills to organizations in need. For example, If you're a graphic designer, you might help create promotional materials for a charity. If you're a financial expert, you could provide financial literacy workshops. Commit to regular volunteering. Regular volunteering allows you to build relationships within the organization and have a more significant impact. Consistent involvement demonstrates dedication and creates lasting change. 2. Supporting charitable organizations. Financial support is another crucial way to contribute to causes you care about. Consider these strategies to maximize your charitable giving. Research organizations. Choose reputable organizations that have a proven track record of making a difference. Research their financial transparency, impact reports, and effectiveness before donating. Donate strategically. Decide how much and how frequently you can contribute. Consider setting up automatic donations or participating in fundraising events to support your chosen causes. Match donations. Some employers offer donation matching programs where they match your charitable contributions. Take advantage of these programs to increase the impact of your donations. 3. Advocating for change. Advocacy involves raising awareness and influencing policies to address social or environmental issues. Here's how you can get involved. Educate yourself and others. Stay informed about issues that matter to you and share information with others. Raising awareness helps generate support and mobilize action. Engage in activism. Participate in campaigns, petitions, or protests that support causes you believe in. Use your voice and platform to advocate for policy changes and social justice. Collaborate with others. Partner with advocacy groups or community organizations to amplify your efforts. Working together with others increases the effectiveness of your advocacy efforts. Creating a legacy that aligns with your values. Creating a legacy involves leaving behind a positive impact that reflects your values and passions. It's about ensuring that your contributions continue to make a difference even after you're gone. Here's how to build a legacy that aligns with your values. 1. Define your legacy. Reflect on the impact you want to leave behind. Consider what you want to be remembered for and how you want your contributions to influence others. Identify core values. Clarify the values and principles that are most important to you. Your legacy should reflect these values and demonstrate your commitment to them. Set long-term goals. Establish goals for the impact you want to make over the long term. This might include establishing a scholarship fund, supporting a specific cause, or creating a community initiative. 2. Plan your contributions. Develop a plan to ensure that your legacy aligns with your values and goals. Create a legacy fund. Consider establishing a charitable fund or foundation to support causes that matter to you. This fund can continue to provide financial support to organizations or projects long after you're gone. Document your wishes. Clearly outline your legacy plans and communicate them with family members, advisors, or the organizations involved. This ensures that your intentions are understood and carried out as you envision. Involve others. Engage family members, friends, or community members in your legacy planning. Their involvement can help amplify your impact and ensure that your legacy has a broader reach. 3. Lead by example. Your actions and behaviors can inspire others to contribute and create their own legacies. Model generosity. Demonstrate your commitment to giving back and making a difference through your actions. Your example can encourage others to follow suit and contribute to causes they care about. Mentor and inspire. Share your experiences and insights with others to inspire them to get involved in meaningful ways. Mentorship and storytelling can help pass on your values and encourage future generations to make a difference. Chapter 9. Embracing change and uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, filled with changes and uncertainties that can often feel overwhelming. Embracing change and uncertainty is crucial for personal growth and achieving your best life. This chapter explores how to thrive in uncertain times, adapt to life's changes, harness the power of flexibility and adaptability, and turn obstacles into opportunities. Thriving in uncertainty. Uncertainty is a natural part of life, and how we respond to it can significantly impact our well-being and success. Thriving in uncertainty involves developing a mindset and strategies that allow you to navigate the unknown with confidence and resilience. 1. Understanding uncertainty. Uncertainty can stem from various sources, including career transitions, financial instability, health issues, or global events. Acknowledge that uncertainty is an inevitable aspect of life, and that your response to it determines its impact on you. Acceptance of uncertainty. Recognize that uncertainty is a fundamental part of life and cannot always be controlled. Accepting this fact allows you to shift your focus from trying to eliminate uncertainty to managing how you respond to it. Mindfulness of the present. Practice mindfulness to stay grounded in the present moment. Worrying about future uncertainties can be paralyzing, but focusing on what you can control in the present helps reduce anxiety and improve decision-making. 2. Developing a resilient mindset. A resilient mindset is essential for thriving in uncertainty. It involves cultivating attitudes and behaviors that help you bounce back from challenges and remain focused on your goals. Embrace a growth mindset. View uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and learning, rather than a threat. Adopting a growth mindset allows you to see challenges as chances to develop new skills and perspectives. Focus on what you can control. Direct your energy towards aspects of your life that you can influence. By focusing on controllable elements, such as your responses and actions, you can mitigate the effects of uncertainty and maintain a sense of agency. Maintain optimism. Cultivate a positive outlook, even in the face of uncertainty. Optimism helps you remain motivated and hopeful, enabling you to approach challenges with a constructive attitude. Adapting to life's changes. Change is a constant in life, and adapting to it effectively is key to maintaining balance and pursuing your goals. Adapting involves embracing new circumstances, adjusting your strategies, and staying flexible in your approach. 1. Recognizing the need for change. Change often arises from shifts in your personal or professional life. Identifying when change is necessary and understanding its impact can help you prepare and adapt more effectively. Self-assessment. Regularly assess your life and career to identify areas where change may be beneficial. Reflect on your goals, challenges, and opportunities to determine if adjustments are needed. Anticipate and prepare. Anticipate potential changes by staying informed about trends and developments in your field or life. Preparing for possible scenarios allows you to respond proactively rather than reactively. 2. Embracing flexibility. Flexibility is crucial for adapting to change. It involves adjusting your plans and approaches as circumstances evolve and being open to new possibilities. Adapt your plans. Be willing to modify your plans and goals based on changing circumstances. Flexibility in your plans allows you to respond to new opportunities and challenges without feeling rigid or constrained. Develop problem-solving skills. Strengthen your problem-solving skills to navigate changes effectively. Approach challenges with creativity and resourcefulness, and seek innovative solutions to overcome obstacles. Seek support and feedback. Don't hesitate to seek support and feedback from others when facing change. Collaborate with mentors, colleagues, or friends to gain insights and advice that can help you adapt more successfully. The power of flexibility and adaptability. Flexibility and adaptability are essential traits for managing change and uncertainty. They allow you to adjust your approach, remain resilient, and capitalize on evolving opportunities. 1. Cultivating flexibility. Flexibility involves being open to new ideas and approaches. It enables you to pivot when necessary and explore alternative paths to achieve your goals. Stay open-minded. Embrace new perspectives and ideas. Being open-minded allows you to consider different approaches and solutions, enhancing your ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Embrace learning. View flexibility as a learning opportunity. Each change or challenge presents a chance to acquire new skills, knowledge, and experiences that can contribute to your personal and professional growth. Balance stability and change. Find a balance between maintaining stability in certain areas of your life and being open to change in others. This balance helps you stay grounded while remaining adaptable. 2. Developing adaptability. Adaptability involves adjusting your behavior and strategies to fit new situations. It's about being agile and responsive to changes without losing sight of your goals. Be proactive. Anticipate changes and take proactive steps to adapt. By staying ahead of potential challenges, you can mitigate their impact and remain on track. Embrace change as a constant. Understand that change is a constant part of life. Rather than resisting change, develop the mindset that change is an opportunity for growth and improvement. Build resilience. Strengthen your resilience to bounce back from setbacks. Resilience allows you to recover quickly from challenges and continue moving forward despite difficulties. Turning obstacles into opportunities. Obstacles are inevitable, but how you respond to them can transform them into valuable opportunities for growth and success. Viewing obstacles as opportunities requires a shift in perspective and a proactive approach. 1. Reframe obstacles. Reframing involves changing your perception of obstacles from barriers to opportunities for learning and improvement. Adopt a positive perspective. View obstacles as challenges that offer valuable lessons. A positive perspective helps you remain motivated and focused on finding solutions rather than dwelling on difficulties. Identify opportunities for growth. Look for ways that obstacles can contribute to your personal or professional development. Challenges often reveal areas for improvement and provide opportunities to enhance your skills and knowledge. 2. Develop problem-solving strategies. Effective problem-solving skills are crucial for turning obstacles into opportunities. Develop strategies to address challenges and leverage them for positive outcomes. Break down the problem. Analyze the obstacle by breaking it down into smaller, manageable parts. This approach helps you identify specific areas to address and develop targeted solutions. Brainstorm solutions. Generate a range of possible solutions to the obstacle. Consider creative and unconventional approaches to overcome the challenge and achieve your goals. Implement and evaluate. Implement your chosen solution and evaluate its effectiveness. Be open to adjusting your approach based on feedback and results to ensure optimal outcomes. 3. Learn from setbacks. Setbacks can provide valuable insights and opportunities for growth. Reflect on setbacks to understand their causes and identify strategies for future success. Analyze the experience. Reflect on the factors that contributed to the setback. Analyze what went wrong and what you can learn from the experience to prevent similar challenges in the future. Adjust your approach. Use the insights gained from setbacks to refine your strategies and approaches. Make necessary adjustments to improve your chances of success in future endeavors. Celebrate resilience. Acknowledge and celebrate your resilience in overcoming obstacles. Recognizing your ability to navigate challenges reinforces your confidence and motivation. Chapter 10. Living with Purpose. Every day. Living with purpose every day involves integrating the lessons learned from previous chapters into your daily life, maintaining motivation and inspiration, and continuing on the journey of self-improvement. This chapter focuses on how to apply your purpose in daily actions, develop fulfilling daily practices, stay motivated, and embrace lifelong growth. Integrating the lessons. Integrating the lessons from your journey into your daily life ensures that you live with intention and align your actions with your core values and goals. This involves translating abstract concepts into practical, everyday behaviors and decisions. 1. Reflecting on your purpose. Start by revisiting your purpose and ensuring that it guides your daily actions and decisions. Daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on your purpose and how it influences your actions. Consider how your daily choices align with your long-term goals and values. Purposeful goals. Set daily or weekly goals that align with your overarching purpose. Break down your long-term goals into actionable steps that you can work on consistently. Aligning actions. Ensure that your daily activities, both personal and professional, reflect your purpose. Evaluate whether your actions contribute to your goals and make adjustments as needed. 2. Building habits and routines. Create habits and routines that reinforce your purpose and contribute to a fulfilling life. Establish daily rituals. Develop daily rituals that support your purpose and well-being. This could include morning routines, goal-setting practices, or evening reflections. Incorporate purpose into routine. Integrate purposeful activities into your routine, such as volunteering, pursuing hobbies, or working on personal projects that align with your values. Consistency and adaptation. Consistently practice these habits while remaining open to adapting them as your needs and goals evolve. Flexibility allows you to stay aligned with your purpose even as circumstances change. Daily practices for a fulfilling life. Daily practices are essential for living a fulfilling life and ensuring that each day contributes to your overall well-being and purpose. These practices help you stay grounded, focused, and motivated. 1. Mindfulness and presence. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present and connected to your daily experiences. Mindfulness exercises. Engage in mindfulness exercises, such as meditation, deep breathing, or mindful walking. These practices help you stay focused on the present moment and reduce stress. Gratitude practice. Cultivate gratitude by regularly reflecting on things you're thankful for. Keeping a gratitude journal or sharing your gratitude with others can enhance your sense of fulfillment and positivity. Focused attention. Practice being fully present in your daily activities. Avoid multitasking and give your complete attention to each task or interaction, which enhances your engagement and satisfaction. 2. Setting daily intentions. Start each day with clear intentions to guide your actions and decisions. Morning intentions. Begin your day by setting positive intentions. Consider what you want to achieve and how you want to feel throughout the day. Goal alignment. Align your daily intentions with your long-term goals and purpose. Ensure that your actions reflect your values and contribute to your overall vision. Review and reflect. At the end of the day, review your intentions and assess how well you met them. Reflect on what worked well and what could be improved for the future. 3. Prioritizing self-care. Self-care is crucial for maintaining well-being and ensuring that you have the energy and motivation to pursue your purpose. Physical self-care. Prioritize physical self-care through activities like regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep. Taking care of your body supports overall well-being and energy levels. Emotional and mental self-care. Engage in practices that support your emotional and mental health, such as seeking support from loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in relaxation techniques. Balance and boundaries. Maintain a healthy balance between work, personal life, and self-care. Set boundaries to protect your time and energy, and make space for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Staying motivated and inspired. Maintaining motivation and inspiration is key to staying committed to your purpose and continuing your journey of self-improvement. Here are strategies to keep your motivation high and your inspiration alive. 1. Celebrate progress and achievements. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments no matter how small. Track achievements. Keep a record of your progress and achievements. Reviewing your successes reinforces your motivation and provides a sense of accomplishment. Celebrate milestones. Celebrate significant milestones and achievements with rewards or special activities. Recognizing your hard work helps sustain motivation and enthusiasm. Share successes. Share your successes with supportive friends, family, or mentors. Their encouragement and recognition can further boost your motivation and inspire you to continue. 2. Seek inspiration and motivation. Find sources of inspiration and motivation that resonate with you. Inspirational content. Engage with books, podcasts, or videos that inspire and motivate you. Surround yourself with content that aligns with your values and goals. Role models and mentors. Connect with role models or mentors who have achieved similar goals or embody the qualities you aspire to. Their experiences and insights can provide valuable inspiration and guidance. Positive environment. Create a positive environment that fosters inspiration and motivation. Surround yourself with supportive people, uplifting messages, and inspiring visuals. 3. Embrace continuous learning. Continual growth and learning contribute to long-term motivation and fulfillment. Pursue new interests. Explore new interests and opportunities for growth. Learning new skills or engaging in new experiences can reignite your passion and motivation. Set new goals. Regularly set new goals and challenges to keep yourself engaged and motivated. Stretching your abilities and aiming for new achievements fosters a sense of purpose and progress. Reflect and adapt. Periodically reflect on your journey and adapt your goals and strategies as needed. Staying flexible and open to change helps you remain motivated and aligned with your evolving purpose. Continuing the journey of self-improvement. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey that involves ongoing growth and development. Embrace the process of continual learning and personal growth as you live with purpose. 1. Embrace lifelong learning. Commit to ongoing learning and development to enhance your skills and knowledge. Personal development. Invest in personal development through courses, workshops, or self-study. Continuous learning helps you stay current and relevant in your field and personal life. Feedback and reflection. Seek feedback from others and reflect on your experiences to identify areas for growth. Use this feedback to make informed adjustments and improvements. Explore new horizons. Be open to exploring new interests and opportunities for growth. Embracing new experiences and challenges helps you expand your horizons and achieve greater fulfillment. 2. Set long-term vision. Maintain a long-term vision for your life and goals. Vision board. Create a vision board or a written vision statement that outlines your long-term goals and aspirations. This visual or written reminder helps keep your focus on your broader purpose. Review and adjust. Regularly review and adjust your long-term vision and goals based on your progress and changing circumstances. Adapting your vision ensures that it remains relevant and motivating. Celebrate the journey. Celebrate the journey of self-improvement and acknowledge the progress you've made. Recognize that the process of growth and development is just as important as the outcomes. Conclusion. Your best life yet. As we reach the end of this journey through Your Best Life Yet, it's an opportune moment to reflect on the key principles discussed, encourage you to take actionable steps toward your goals, and inspire you to live fully. This final chapter aims to consolidate the lessons learned, motivate you to implement these strategies in your life, and encourage a wholehearted embrace of your journey toward personal fulfillment and success. Recap of key principles. Throughout this book, we've explored essential principles and strategies to help you create and live your best life. Here's a summary of the key takeaways. 1. Discovering your purpose. Identifying your unique gifts, passions, and aligning them with your goals is foundational to living a life of purpose. Recognizing what drives you and integrating that purpose into your daily actions provides direction and motivation. 2. Cultivating a growth mindset. Embracing a growth mindset enables you to view challenges as opportunities for learning and development. By shifting your perspective from fixed to growth, you enhance your resilience and adaptability in the face of life's uncertainties. 3. Setting and achieving goals. Effective goal setting is crucial for success. Utilizing the SMART goals framework, employing visualization and affirmations, and creating actionable plans are key strategies for setting and achieving meaningful goals. 4. Mastering self-discipline. Building strong habits and overcoming procrastination are integral to self-discipline. Establishing effective routines and understanding the science of habit formation empower you to stay focused and motivated. 5. Building meaningful relationships. Nurturing relationships that uplift and support you is vital for a fulfilling life. Effective communication, empathy, and setting boundaries help in cultivating healthy connections and letting go of toxic relationships. 6. Health and well-being. Prioritizing physical, mental, and emotional health is essential for overall well-being. Adopting practices that support nutrition, exercise, mindfulness, stress management, and self-care contribute to a balanced and vibrant life. 7. Financial freedom. Mastering your finances through budgeting, saving, investing, and creating multiple streams of income lays the foundation for financial security and freedom. These practices empower you to pursue your goals with confidence and stability. 8. Contribution and legacy. Giving back and creating a legacy aligned with your values enriches your life and the lives of others. The joy of contributing and making a positive impact fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. 9. Embracing change and uncertainty. Thriving in uncertainty involves developing resilience, adapting to changes, and viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth. Embracing flexibility and adaptability helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. 10. Living with purpose. Every day, integrating purpose into your daily life through mindfulness, setting intentions, and prioritizing self-care ensures that each day contributes to your overall fulfillment. Staying motivated and embracing lifelong learning keeps you aligned with your goals and values. Now that we have recapped the key principles, it's time to turn these insights into action. Here are some steps to help you get started. 1. Reflect and plan. Take some time to reflect on the principles discussed in this book. Identify which areas resonate most with you and create a plan to integrate them into your daily life. Set specific, actionable goals based on your reflections. 2. Start small. Begin by incorporating small changes into your routine. Gradually build on these changes to create lasting habits. Small, consistent actions can lead to significant progress over time. 3. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your growth and hold you accountable. Share your goals with friends, family, or a mentor who can offer guidance and motivation. 4. Stay committed. Commit to your personal development journey and be patient with yourself. Growth takes time, and setbacks are part of the process. Stay focused on your goals and continue taking steps toward your best life. 5. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements along the way. Recognizing your progress boosts motivation and reinforces positive behavior. Celebrate milestones, both big and small, to maintain enthusiasm and momentum. Final thoughts and call to live fully. As you embark on the journey toward living your best life, remember that this is a dynamic and evolving process. Life is filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and fulfillment. By embracing the principles outlined in this book and applying them to your daily life, you can create a life of purpose, joy, and success. 1. Embrace the journey. View your journey as a continuous adventure. Embrace each experience, challenge, and achievement as part of your growth. Enjoy the process of self-discovery and personal development. 2. Live with intention. Approach each day with intention and purpose. Make conscious choices that align with your values and goals, and strive to live authentically and fully in every moment. 3. Inspire others. Your journey toward living your best life can inspire others to pursue their own path of growth and fulfillment. Share your experiences and insights to motivate and uplift those around you. 4. Keep evolving. Life is a journey of constant evolution. Continue to seek new opportunities for growth, embrace change, and refine your goals. Stay open to learning and evolving as you move forward. In closing, I encourage you to take the lessons learned from this book and apply them with dedication and enthusiasm. Live each day with purpose, embrace challenges as opportunities, and continue to strive for your best life. Your journey is uniquely yours, and by living fully and intentionally, you can create a life of extraordinary fulfillment and success. Here's to your journey ahead. May it be filled with growth, joy, and the pursuit of your best life yet.